Hello, everyone. I think we are. We're having trouble tonight.
Appears we might be. We are.
Our normal service was giving us
so many issues.
They were giving us the hand.
Mm-hmm.
They were saying, "Talk to the hand."
We are sporting our sweatpants tonight. No shoes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know.
Because
what do you do when it's nighttime and you need a nightcap? Good Lord.
Right?
Yeah. So tonight's all about nightcaps. We're coming to you late. You know, we had stuff to do. Don't know if you watched the debates and you had things to do. So, you know, here we are. It's a little tardy. It's Thursday night, but and we're coming to you from our living room because where else better to have a nightcap than on the couch, right?
That's right. Yep.
I mean, you can't always sit at the dining room table and be fancy.
Yeah.
So, nightcaps.
What are we doing tonight?
We got 3 fabulous nightcaps tonight. Shall we start with maybe one of the more traditional ones in the sense that some people like to have a glass of warm milk before bed?
Sure.
But we're going to have cold milk.
Let's do that.
All right. I'm going to start then with the bourbon milk punch. And I shall make it in this.
We have, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, everyone. We have Michelle from California joining us. Tim from Pennsylvania. I don't know where Aaron's from.
Oh, could you grab me the bourbon right over there from our bar cart?
This
Let
is the
me show the
convenient
audience.
thing about keeping it. Oh, don't show the audience this.
Oh, whoops. We won't show you our mess. The studio's a little dirty. Right, no, now I'll show you our bar cart. This is where we keep the decanters of booze that we're always using. Thank you, Vanna. Just bring the bourbon over. All right, we're back.
I see how it is. So
Bourbon,
I'm just a
please.
one-trick pony.
All right.
Okay,
Say hello
from
to people. I shall pour bourbon, starting with 2 ounces of bourbon.
KK from Texas says hi.
Hola, KK.
We also have the Felties from Colorado.
Woohoo! 2 ounces of bourbon. Maybe we should stop putting this in the dishwasher. It's so difficult to see the lines, I can't even tell what's happening.
I know.
All right. Sorry, keep going. I'm just over here mixing drinks.
We have Rachel from right here in DC.
Hello, Rachel. 3 ounces of milk. We like to buy organic milk because it lasts a little longer.
It lasts longer, so that's a good tip. If you don't use a lot of milk,
I've never measured milk in a for a cocktail before. This is quite fun.
buy the organic because they pasteurize it more, so it lasts longer.
Yes. So we have 2 ounces of bourbon, 3 ounces of milk. I whipped up some simple syrup earlier. So we have 1 ounce of simple syrup.
I'm also repping my Stanford right now. Got a little music in my mind.
Some shakes of vanilla, 2 dashes of vanilla. No, there's a big dash, but that's fine. It's going to give it that great flavor. All right. Then I got to shake.
Okay.
Here we go. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving it. That's a great sound.
Just keep shaking. All right. Now, may I have 2 glasses, please? I'm going to share this with you because I like you.
Sure. Here you go. One.
Thank you. I prefer
Oh, you want the ones that match? I didn't see. Sorry.
Oh, Lord. I plan ahead. All right. Little bourbon milk punch.
I'm coming back to my interesting facts. Did you know that this alcohol that we drink, is ethanol?
Do you know that alcohol is edible and drinkable and good?
Well, so it's basically the same stuff you get out of the pump in Iowa.
Yes, it's exactly the same.
I mean, chemically.
I'm garnishing with a little nutmeg. And here we go.
So it's like making a pie.
Bourbon milk punch.
Yum.
Salud.
Cheers.
If this doesn't make you sleepy, I don't know what will.
Oh.
Very nice. It's almost like an extremely light eggnog, isn't it? But there's obviously no egg, so it's not like thick and creamy.
And I'll be the first to tell you that I don't like eggnog, but this is yummy.
Really, really nice.
You know what I think would help soothe an achy stomach or somebody who can't go to bed. This with 2 Oreo cookies. I hear
they're good.
they are a
sleeping
recipe
potion.
for sleeping.
We've got that on good authority.
Mm-hmm.
One of our super fans, Grandma Joe in Iowa. All right, so we have a little bourbon milk punch. Next, we have one for the people who like a digestif after dinner. Maybe dinner didn't sit so well with you, so you want to go with one of those. And if you like things that are slightly more bitter, this one's going to be good for you.
So I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I lived in France at one point.
God.
And digestif...
Speaking of sleep...
A digestif is, obviously the word is like digest, right? It'll help you get your digestion going.
You have to live in France to know
Open the stomach and the intestine. Yes, you have to live in France. No, I guess you really don't.
Several digestifs are in this drink. One of them, which we've talked about before, I think, Fernet. Another one, Cynar. We're going to put a little bit of both of them into this cocktail. Actually, can you go get me the other jigger? Because now there's milk in this one, and I think it could spoil that flavor of this cocktail. In the meantime, I shall speak to our company. Welcome to our living room, Carrie and Kyle and Karen. Yes, a bedtime story. We should have thought of that, actually. Hickory Dickory Dock. Okay, thank you.
The mouse ran up the gin. Or the booze. Something like that.
The grain bin. Distilled it to gin. And there they were again. All right.
We have another Kyle joining us today. 2 Kyles on the show.
Excellent.
Yep.
All right. This is the Cynar.
No, that's the Fernet.
This is the Fernet. We're getting a 1/4 ounce of Fernet.
Can I have the... Oh, okay. We'll talk about the Cynar.
Okay. How much is this side of the jigger?
1 ounce.
So I got to fill it 1/4 of the way. That's rather complicated, but I'll do it.
Yeah.
There we are. 1/4 ounce of Fernet. Also 1/2 ounce of Cynar.
We also have folks from the beautiful central coast of California.
Hola.
Andrew and Katie, welcome.
Hello.
Will from DC is watching us.
Will.
So,
Maraschino Liqueur.
Cynar is made from artichokes.
It is. It's very good for you. This is Maraschino Liqueur. We're going to add 1/4 ounce of it as well. This is just kind of like a kamikaze of digestifs.
So I had to look this up because I knew the story, but I didn't know the actual term. So Cynar is a liquor made from artichokes, and it's called Cynar because the scientific name for an artichoke is Cynara, Cynara, Cynar. Scolimus.
Wow.
So it's made from 13 herbs and plants, mostly.
Sorry, I fell asleep again. It's those amazing
Mostly
bedtime
artichokes.
cocktails. While Kyle was telling you facts, I was pouring 1.5 ounces of rye into this cocktail, and now I'm about to add 1/2 ounce of bourbon.
I'm sorry, Kyle was drinking his drink, and you have been falling behind.
So, for those keeping track at home, we have bourbon in this. We have rye in it. We have Cynar. We have Fernet. We have Maraschino Liqueur, and now it needs to be shaken since I exercised last time. It's your turn. I should have made a double.
Yeah, this seems really empty.
Well, I didn't know we'd drink these so fast. I just made a single, but okay. Who knew? The bourbon milk punch is really so good. And it is really good, actually. It's almost like a milkshake, to be honest with you, but with bourbon in it, which is really fabulous. There we are. Oh, I didn't even tell you. This little thing is the Toronto Riff. There is a cocktail called the Toronto. It's not quite this complicated. So that's hence the name we've given it, the Toronto Riff. It's a riff on the Toronto. How is it?
Ooh. It definitely has almost a minty flavor.
Yeah, that's from the Fernet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Fernet, if you don't know, is just a really excellent digestif. You can drink it alone. In South America, where I was first introduced to it in Argentina, they just drink it with Coke or Diet Coke as a cocktail, just like rum and Coke. But
look at that.
It's traditionally a digestif. It is fantastic. I love it. You should drink it. Our last cocktail is super simple to make. 2 equal part ingredients. I got us a little rocks glass. The rocks have melted. We might want to drain a few of them into our empty glasses there.
Because sometimes you're too tired to take measurements.
Yeah.
So you're just going to put together...
Make a non-complicated drink. This one has a little bit of cognac. Well, not a little bit. 50% cognac. And 50% Amaretto. Amaretto. Da, 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 da. Yeah, so we'll make a good strong one here. Half and half. Give it a little swirl there. This is also like a classic one for literally you could take this to bed and drink at bedside. You know, while you're reading a book, falling asleep, or whatever you're doing.
Isn't that what a nightcap is for?
Yes. But when I was Googling images of Nightcap to make the cover of the show tonight, all that ever came up was Ebenezer Scrooge in a funny hat.
People with hats on.
That is good. If you like sweet stuff, you will love this one. It sounds amazing that it wouldn't be too boozy because it is just booze, but it's got such a great flavor of the amaretto gives it that little nuttiness. You almost get a little orangeness, but
oh yeah,
it's really great, and as you can see, super simple to make.
Oh, that's
really it would be a crowd pleaser. You could make this in advance as well. Shake it and pour it in little, just little after dinner drink glasses.
Yeah. KK says she has this and she's going to try it tonight.
You will love it, KK. I know you will.
Andrew asks where we find these weird liqueurs. You know, there's this place called a liquor store. And I think they probably have them in California, unless you're,
No, I'm not going to lie, though. Some of these are a challenge to get.
Yeah, but in California, you've got Bevmo. Here, you've got Total Wine. I know Total Wine is getting bigger. They have all these things. And they have them at ready to get, easy prices.
And if you have a local liquor store like we do down the street that we like to frequent and keep in business, they'll order stuff for us.
Yeah, you can walk in and say, hey, I need this, and usually they can get it for you in a couple days.
Yeah, even the big chains do it. The ABC does it for us in Virginia. We tell them what we need and they order. It takes a little longer, but they'll do it. But yeah, so you can find all of these super fun liqueurs, and they just make amazing drinks. There's go ahead.
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah.
I was just going to say, there's a huge bevy of things you can make with Cynar, which sounds bizarre. Like, freaking, you take a artichoke and make it into liquor, and who knew? But it works.
Yeah. Carrie and Michael are fighting about the couch. They wonder if you got it from Grandma.
No, I didn't get it from Grandma. But my grandma had this fantastic green couch, my grandma and grandpa, when we were growing up. And I always said, when I get a couch of my own, I'm going to get a green couch just like theirs. And so, this isn't the exact model of theirs, but I did when I grew up and got a real job and had enough money to have a couch made. I had it made green. Once he became a real boy! Aren't no strings on me. Yeah. So there you go. Well, the green couch. That's how it came to be. We are so glad you joined us in our living room this evening.
Yes.
I feel like Mr. Rogers, I should be taking off shoes and changing into other shoes and
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor.
We had to put on pants for the show. I asked Kyle if it's a PJ show if I had to wear pants, but apparently it's a thing. You gotta wear pants if you're on television. Unless when I'm on Canadian television, and then sometimes I don't have pants on.
Okay, I think we're ready. Paul's come join us right just in time.
Right on time.
And KK is cracking up. So we're gonna call it quits there.
That's the great thing about doing the news. You can the waist up. You can just wear a jacket and a shirt if you need to, and don't stand up too quickly.
I don't know. Every time I've been on the news, it was for other reasons.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
This is really good. These are all really good drinks. And like I said in the little blurb, there's something for everyone in here. If you like the bitters, if you like a little milk, if you like the sweets, it's great. So, make your nightcap, hit the sack, unless you're on the West Coast or, watching us somewhere else.
Or maybe you still want to hit the sack on the West Coast.
Or maybe you just think we're insane and now instead you're going to go take some pills. Who knows? We are a little insane. All right, but we love you, and that's the point. And we will be back next week. Who knows what adventures you'll have in store. And I'll have stories for you, and you will too, like Mr. Rogers, right?
Okay.
All right. Cheers, everyone.
Bye, friends.